are the shrines of wealth and prosperity.
Our wealth and our prosperity.
Wealth and prosperity. And notice that this has been put down here. The walls of Buckingham Palace are just over by those trees over there. So our wealth and prosperity shrine has been taken and placed just outside the walls of Buckingham Palace. There must be some significance in that. But well, certainly I'm not qualified to say more on these. More research has been done. Yeah, we need to have allowed to come on explain these things to us properly. Let me just take this opportunity to introduce our guest of honor today. Yeah. Our brother, dear brother, beat the drum hard. Seun Kuti. Done now because battery dead. Mic done, so we're just talking like brothers and sisters. Yeah. Look, let me just put it. Let me just put it this way. When you see Seun Kuti, you do not just see Seun Kuti. Yeah. You must remember that he comes to us as a gift from his father. And you see, those of us who are drumming in this corner, and some of the others around as well, drummed with Baba AJE, Soso Wallace. Baba AJE, let's give up the drum for Baba AJE. Used to drum with the great Fela Kuti. So he was one of the drummers in the band of the great Fela Kuti. Wow. So you must understand the significance of what's going on here. There's a reconnection. If you have been taught to drum by any of these people here, you can consider yourself in drumming terms a grandchild of AJE. Soso Wallace, Baba AJE Soso Wallace. You consider yourself in drumming terms one of his grandchildren. Yeah? It's important to understand this because you are part of what Fela Kuti created. Yeah? Just by being a part of our little drumming groups that look casual and it seems like we're not doing anything much. But the work that we're doing is very important. So in a sense, what we have here are the children of Baba AJE, who are the children of Fela Kuti. And anybody they teach are the grandchildren of Baba AJE and the grandchildren of Fela Kuti. But let me say this, that I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm going to ask our brother Seun to say it correctly, because you see, we remember Seun, we remember Fela, but some of us do not remember Fela's mother, the great liberation warrior. You see, it's easy to forget the woman, but I'm sorry, we can't forget the woman here. Yeah? And if Seun forget the woman, his own grandmother, he'd be in big trouble. So Seun has to come and just say something to us about your grandmother. Please, if you will.
everybody.
Yes. Hello.
I'm very happy to be here today.
Lovely to have you here.
I saw a video of these shrines on Instagram. So I reached out to brother, I call him Prof. You know, because we don't wait for European institutions to bestow their awards on us before we know our own value. And if a man has done the work of a professor for our people, then he's a professor. We don't have to wait for Oxford or Cambridge to say so. You know, so we've been planning today for about a month or something more than that now, and I'm very happy that you all came out here. And as I always say, you know, people are like, oh, Seun is Fela's son, and I always tell them yes, and Fela is Fumilayo's son too.
Good.
You understand? We stand on the shoulders of all our great ancestors when we do the things that we do. And there would have been no Fela without my grandmother. You know, who was the real lifeblood of our family. And you understand? I always tell people a story that, you know, even when Fela's house was attacked and everybody talk about the burning of Kalakuta, we forget that first of all, Kalakuta belonged to Fumilayo. It was a house. It was a gift to Fela. And there was a reason why she was the only one that was thrown out the window at the age of 77. Wow. It was at the height of the Cold War, and she was Africa's leading socialist. That attack was more on Fumilayo than it was even on Fela. You know, I always say Fela was the excuse to get Fumilayo. You know, so we all stand on the shoulders of these great people, both male and female. And you know, as we, as African people, understand, you know, there's no separation of the energies. We are all masculine and we are all feminine. You understand? It is that embracing of both sides and the respect that we give to both sides that has helped us endure over half a millennia of oppression. And it is this that would help us also finally overcome our oppressors. And as we stand strong in our spirituality and the cosmology of our people, you know, even here behind enemy lines, we are not afraid to stand like this and let them know that we know what we know.
I was exposed to Fela's music in 1970 when I was living in the United States at the time. And the first album that I heard was the one he made with Ginger Baker. I don't know if you know who Ginger Baker is, but he used to be with Cream, very formidable drummer, and they made a fantastic album together. And since then I was one over to Fela's form of music, Afrobeat.
Who am I? I am a remnant of my ancestors, torn from my motherland by the rape of slave traders. Who am I? I am a watered down version of an African queen. My blood is diluted, so mixed that it's now in between. My skin is no longer its original color, rich, dark like black gold, the color of tar. Yet still, I have royal blood flowing through my veins, for my ancestors were kings, queens, rulers, inventors, scientists, leaders. I am the descendant of a Kemetic dynasty, and I radiate my inner divinity. Who am I? I am from a rare tribe of black people. We're called warriors, for we do not give up the fight for our freedom, stolen by Westerners. We seek to reclaim our culture, heritage and identity, our mental strength and unity, for without these we can never be free. We use the positive parts of our history to break free from the chains of mental slavery, so we're not only physically but mentally free. We think and act for ourselves, avoiding the need to be indoctrinated by religion or negative media promoting self-hatred. we have a sense of spirituality and are not motivated by lust, worldly greed or money. We take responsibility for our children seriously and we make a positive contribution to our community. So now the question is, who are you? Are you from the same tribe as me?